Hello, Radioheads. You know I'm Elman. I'm with Frank Cassuto. He is an artist. He has a book, which he's going to hold up right here. If you're watching the video component, you can see it. Let's hold that a little closer to the camera. That is interesting.
How you doing, everyone?
Frank Cassuto, welcome. So tell us what you're holding. What did you create?
So this is the historical preview to the upcoming graphic novel that's coming out with Light Fades. So it's based on true events. So basically,
True events.
so I can flip it here. Just now for a second. So basically, this is a story of a soldier in World War II while digging a foxhole in Normandy. He finds these documents. So this is the soldier right here.
Oh, wow.
And he found these documents, and they were journal entries of the crew of an Italian ship that was lost in the Napoleonic Wars. So through further research, he found that it was lost under supernatural circumstances, and it goes into Etruscan mythology and demonology and stuff like that. So in this preview, this is basically a lot of his research and journal entries.
Okay.
And then the back of this, it goes into the actual, sorry, I don't know if you can see this, the actual journal entries from the crew, which is
Okay.
kind of cool, and the translations. So we took this and we based our historical graphic novel on it.
Right.
So this one is the preview to our graphic novel. So
Okay.
this is all of the first 10 pages or so.
That's all based on a true
There's
story.
a fiction based on the facts.
Quick interjections. You said what was lost due to supernatural circumstances?
There was an Italian ship.
Italian ship. And what kind of supernatural circumstances?
So that's part of the. It was basically through the research I found that it was tied into like Etruscan mythology and demonology. I don't want to get too much away.
Do you believe in demons?
Huh?
Do you believe in demons?
I believe in demons. I do actually.
You do?
But it's but if you're a horror fan,
Yeah.
you're a fan of like the old Johnny Universal Monsters and Hammer Horror, this is like for you.
Okay.
So
So tell us more. We have some etchings that you created. I'm going to get a little closer so we can see. Now, how are these created?
so these are actually engraved with a Dremel tool on sheet metal.
Oh,
So we're doing these, and we also have the dog tag option.
oh, here we go. Ah, got it. Very cool. So can we do custom?
Absolutely, yeah. We could do anything you want. You could draw any character you want on a dog tag. What else? We have these pendants that we're selling here.
See those up.
So over here.
Got it.
What else? We have some awesome prints here that we have. Awesome horror prints. We got some superhero prints here.
Zoom in on this print. About how long did it take you to make this?
I guess each print takes about, I'd say between a day and 2 days.
And do you listen to
Depending on-
music while you're doing it? Do you have company?
Absolutely,
You have
yeah.
an animal? Do you have someone that's massaging your feet? What do you do? Do you do this alone? Is it isolating or you have company?
Yeah, no, I usually, I usually put on a horror movie or something.
Horror
Get me
movie?
going,
Horror
or
movie's nice
music.
and calming.
Absolutely.
Wait, can I see this? Can you want to show some of your artwork? I want to
Yeah.
show, let's see. If you can see over here. It's very hard. This is I really chose the worst way to film this one. Now, what is the hardest thing about being an artist?
Hardest thing about being an artist. I think that I want to say like as an artist, you're probably your worst critic. So I know I am. So,
Okay.
Anything that I usually draw, I look at it for about 2 days and I'm like, oh, this is terrible.
Really?
So
And then you'll do it over?
But well, it depends. You have to kind of let go at a certain point.
That's true.
Just move on.
Yeah.
And I think that's the hardest thing to do. As an artist,
Same.
because, I think other people who give me criticism, I'm always open to criticism in my work, but I think trying to stop second guessing yourself. Even as many years as I've been doing this, I always like second guess certain decisions, and I think every artist does that. So I mean, But
Not
I
every
love
artist.
doing it. Huh?
Trust me, not every
Not every
artist.
artist?
I've worked with a lot of artists that think my work is amazing, it's beautiful, it's perfect, it's the best, and it's like, this is garbage, honey. So it's usually the people that are so critical and don't really put themselves out there that oftentimes do the best work. That's what I found. Now, you have a lot of scary artwork, and you have this book which involves demonology. Have you ever been drawing something and creating something, and you find that it materializes in your real life?
Real life.
Because I find that when I'm doing filmmaking, whatever I'm character, a lot of times that character and the things that happen to it happens to me in real life.
Well, luckily none of this stuff is happening.
All right, well that's good.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
I do base some of it on real life. Like, I like to, I mean, it's very strange. If I'm doing creature design, so I'll look around. Sometimes I'll just have like a block, and I'll just look around at certain objects or certain things I see, and then just kind of put them together and create a creature. And I think a lot of, the first thing that started me like on creature design was I think when I was like 8 years old, I got this book in the library by it was all the special effects artists like Tom Savini and Rick Baker and all those guys. And I think that kind of inspired me to do some like creature design. And it's very strange because you get inspiration from the strangest places, when doing this, because you really have to kind of think outside the box.
That's what I was going to ask you. That's my final question.
Yeah.
Is there any human in your life that you've used as inspiration to create a monster or anything scary?
Human that
Like an arch nemesis, an evil family member?
Not really. I think it's just, I just have, I'm a big horror fan, obviously. So, I think it's just, based on the movies I've seen, based on just like, looking at nature and kind of finding inspiration from that. So, but yeah, I mean, as far as people, I don't think I incorporated anyone into any of these pieces.
Like an ex-wife or...
No.
It's like, my ex-wife is like, oh, my artwork is based on my ex-wife. That would be me. If I was in your position, I would just take all everything and they'd be turning into my artwork. Although that's like glorifying them too much. Anyway, final thought. So for listeners, how can we find you? Please give us your socials, your websites.
Sure, absolutely. You can find me at Cassuto on Instagram.
Okay.
And Cassuto Illustrations on Facebook. And also, I forgot to mention this last thing. We also do portraits of your favorite character.
Let's see.
Could be anyone you want.
I'm going to flip this around. There we go.
If you can see it.
Yes.
So it could literally be anyone you want. We do anything from superheroes,
like Ghostbuster.
or horrific stuff.
Oh, that's super cool.
We have,
That would make a nice Mother's Day gift.
of course,
Hey, Mom, I just turned you into a monster. I didn't even have to do any adjustments. Haha, ba-dum-bum.
we got family portraits.
Is that an eyeball that's coming out? No, it's a quarter. I thought it was someone
quarter,
pulling
yeah.
their eyeball out. I had that happen to me in a horror movie. They ripped my eyeball out in Bloody Nun too.
Oh, man.
Well, thank you so much. Very, very talented. This is the most shaky, most horribly filmed video aspect, but hopefully on the radio you heard things fine. Hopefully. I was trying to respect his booth and not go too close, and my arm is falling off. So on that note, thank you so much for checking out. Super talented. And I want to see about this demonology. I got to read that book. Can we just one more time? What's the name of that book with the demonology? It's called
And the Light Fades.
And the Light Fades.
The actual graphic novel should be coming out soon.
Very cool. Well, we still have audio, guys. All right, on that note, back to you in the studio, Mark.